Hello, what's going on guys? I'm Dr. P. Welcome back today for another video. Now in this one guys, we're going to talk about the immediate future of Fortnite and what's going to go down here in week 10 of season 7. Definitely make sure you are subscribed to the channel and make sure you drop a like down below if you like what you see. Huge shout out to everyone in the Fruit faction and these guys on screen for using my support a creator code. If you want a shout out in the next video, just send me a screenshot proving you're supporting me as well. Between tomorrow, February 8th, and February 22nd, you can actually use my supported creator code, well, anyone's really, but I'd appreciate it if you used mine, to get a sick free wrap. You don't even have to buy anything at all, you simply have to put the code in the item shop. There is no purchase necessary to get this free wrap. It's all pink, and I think it looks beautiful. I will randomly be hitting some of you guys back with the follow on Twitter that tweet me a screenshot of you using my code. So this morning the week 10 challenges officially went live, and that's the last set of challenges for this season. But Epic actually made an announcement saying that for players that have completed every single challenge through week 10, they will be adding something called overtime challenges, basically allowing you to complete even more challenges to unlock even more stuff. You'll be able to unlock up to 5 new rewards, including the Valentine Wrap and the Vines Contrail. For Battle Pass owners though, the Overtime Challenge rewards will include new unlockable styles for the Trog, Powder, and Onesie outfits that you unlock in the Battle Pass. This is awesome. This is just free stuff you can unlock. Something Epic didn't have to do, and I'm extremely happy about it. I'm really looking forward to the unlockable styles for the older skins. I wonder if this could possibly open the door for there being even more unlockable styles for other skins that are already in the game, rather than just making new skins all the time. You know, it would be cool to see some of these skins come back that everyone likes in a different variation, or with some cool added extra feature. I need to hurry up and finish all my challenges so I can get on the overtime challenges, but my question to you guys right now for the comment section is, how close are you personally to completing your week 10 challenges, and are you going to try to go for the overtime challenges? Because it looks like there are some pretty sick rewards on the way that you can unlock for completely free just by doing all the challenges, which I think is amazing. Along with the arrival of week 10 in season 7, you can now unlock stage 3 of the prisoner. So if you unlocked enough challenges to actually get a hold of the prisoner skin, all you've got to do is go to this location, and then after you've picked up the first 2 keys, light the fire on this hill. And then you'll gain the stage of the prisoner with his body kind of in a half lava state, half kind of fiery state, which makes sense. I mean, you light the fire, you gain some fire on your body. Guess that makes perfect logical sense. Now that you're actually able to unlock this stage of the Fire King, I'm interested to see how fast this story picks up. I'm expecting it to pick up very soon actually. I mean, there are only 20 days left in the season. We have officially gone under 3 weeks left, and stuff has got to start happening. It's been kind of slow lately. If you think about it, about a week ago, the prisoner broke out of that ice, and we're not really sure what he was doing. We think he was halfway responsible for melting the ice and the snow that was covering the map. Take a look at the week 10 loading screen for season 7. You can see the prisoner sitting on that exact location yet again with all his shackles off. Well, at least most of them. He's looking off into the distance on the melted Fortnite map with no snow. It seems like he's responsible, especially with that fire going on there. I feel like that's symbolic. Something else about this loading screen that I want to point out that may or may not mean anything at all. I've said this before in a previous video, but I'm going to say it again. If you look off way into the distance of this screen, you can see there are several mountains out there, but there's a huge gap where there should be a huge, extremely tall mountain. This is me in replay mode moments ago looking right at that mountain. As you can see, it is so much taller than everything else around it. It is a monster mountain, but for some reason, it's clearly not visible in the week 10 loading screen for season 7. And if we know anything about Epic Games, we know they generally do things on purpose, right? Like, I feel like that's a detail they would have caught on to somewhere along the process if it was a mistake. So, for that reason, I feel like it definitely means something and it is significant. So, if for some reason this is a foreshadow to what's going to happen later this very week, because like I said before, this is the week 10 loading screen, and we are on week 10, so that would symbolize something is going to happen later on this week. I wonder what could be so very massive that could potentially happen this week that would be powerful enough to wipe out an entire mountain out there in the distance. Not only a big mountain, but an extremely large, some might say enormous mountain. Well, you might think to yourself, Dr. P, there are earthquakes going on in the game right now, and you would be absolutely correct, guys. Seismic activity, that is earthquakes, often go hand in hand with volcanic eruptions. Why do I bring up a volcano? Well, guys, if you look out in the distance, I feel like one of the main theories right now has to be that giant mountain that you see right there is actually a dormant volcano that is actually getting ready to erupt. It's not uncommon for there to be in the real world a mountain that looks absolutely innocent that one day erupts. You might know about Mount St. Helens. That was the exact same story. Everyone thought it was a peaceful mountain. One day it erupted. Boom. Extreme devastation. We know for a very fact earthquakes are happening in game. They seem to be getting more frequent and they seem to be getting more strong. And like I said in yesterday's video, seem to be at their peak in strength at or around Tomato Temple. Knowing there are earthquakes, and knowing earthquakes and volcanic activity are very closely linked together, and then also knowing there's a huge mountain in the distance that, at least based on the week 10 loading screen, is going to be destroyed probably this week. Not to mention that this mountain, or at least we think it's a mountain, is out on the northeastern side of the map, and the snow, ever since the Fire King escaped from his prison, has melted away, but it melted away first at the areas closest to that mountain, as if that exact location out in the northeast was getting warmer, causing that area specifically to melt. You might recall from one of my videos very recently that I talked about a light being spotted out there on that specific mountain we're all talking about. Is it possible this light could have been some kind of a fire signal of some sort to the Fire King, telling him what to do, warning him of something? Maybe it's possible the Fire King was one step ahead of the game the entire time, knowing what would happen and knowing he would wake back up, and so he had an evil plan to launch a volcanic attack and earthquakes on the island. So when he escaped, he waited for the signal from out in the distance. That would make so much sense. Guys, I really think that next season we're gonna have a map that looks so much different than how it looks right now. Either we're going to get a brand new map because the current one gets destroyed, who knows, maybe literally lava comes flying in and starts eating up the map, making it smaller and smaller over time until we're forced to abandon the island and go somewhere else. I don't know, that would be absolutely wild, but even if that doesn't happen, I fully expect there to be a map that is ruined because of the earthquakes, because of possible lava, because of everything going on. I'm really excited because that small detail in the week 10 loading screen about there being no mountain in the background is actually one of the biggest details Epic is trying to hint to us. At least that's what it looks like, that's what I think. I wouldn't be surprised if any day now this week there's some big event that goes down. I wouldn't be surprised if any day this week there's a big event that goes down, like maybe a massive earthquake, maybe, you know, you look out in the distance, you see a volcano just thrusting lava up into the air, affecting the map. This could be a really, really interesting ending to the season, and I can't wait to see what's going on. I legitimately can't remember the last time I've been this excited about a season ending or a storyline or anything like that. Season 7 has been the best season so far. There's no debate about that, at least in my mind. I think next up would be Season 4. And I also have high hopes for Season 8, and I really have high hopes for the end of Season 7 and any events they might throw out our way. I definitely want to hear your thoughts on anything I said in this video. If there's something I left out or something you want to contribute to the conversation, of course, the comment section and Twitter are the two best places to do that. Guys, make sure to drop a like on the video if you enjoyed, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel if you like what you see and you want to see more. As a reminder, I'm uploading every day covering Fortnite news, information, storyline updates, lore, anything you need to know about Fortnite, I've got you covered right here on a daily basis, so make sure to subscribe. There's nowhere better on YouTube. I'll catch you in the next video, and until then guys, take it easy and peace out.